So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, sponsored by Falcon Contracting and boxbets.co.uk. We are here on a special St. Patrick's Day edition. Big shout out to all the Irish and everyone who celebrates and gets pissed on this day. Have a great day, everyone. And yeah, as I say, big shout out to all of our Irish followers and people that we know. So thank you very much. We're going for a cracker here in Australia, in Brisbane. Conor Wallace versus Gipp. This is an intriguing one. Obviously, Conor, friend of the channel, Tasman Fighters have put a cracking card on DAZN this morning. But Conor Wallace, 13 fights, 12 wins, 9 knockouts. Gipp, 7 fights, 7 wins, 3 knockouts. And this is for the WBA Oceania and WBC Australasian light heavyweight titles. Try and say that when you've had a few.
Mornings.
I struggle anyway, mate. So you're with me and Jam. As always, we're going to, start off your Paddy's Day in the UK with a winner and Ireland. They're just seeing theirs out in Australia.
Sorry, Joe, before we get cracking on this, can I just give a big shout out to Mr. Tommy Hyde for winning his super middleweight BUI Celtic Championship last night. Well, in the wee hours of this morning. Yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Tommy. Another friend of the channel, a top man. So God bless you, sir, and congratulations.
We'll get him back on with that title, mate. He very much deserving of it. And like he said, he should have come with subtitles. He was laughing because when he gets laughing, you can't understand a word.
But he's a top geezer, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%. Right, here we go. Round 1 of 10, Gipp versus Wallace. Wallace in, of course, the Irish flag shorts with the clovers all over. And Gipp just in white. Plain
white for the Aussie.
So, yeah.
A golden boy, as he's known in Australia.
Yes, this is a good matchup, to be fair.
Gipp is the golden boy, apparently. I don't think he'll quite match Oscar De La Hoya levels, but he looks a decent operator.
Oh, look at this. What a scrap early on. These two guys really standing toe-to-toe here.
They're putting it on the line already.
Oh, some big shots coming in by Gipp.
It's a cracking start to the fight, isn't it?
Yeah. Both really going at it. As I say...
Big Jai's watching on. See Big Jai Apataya.
Yeah. Top guy. Best cruiserweight in the world.
He's a good friend of Conor, isn't he? Of Gipp.
Yeah, but he's under the same stable as Conor.
Yeah.
So
I wonder where his loyalty lies. We'll have to ask him next time you get him on, Joel.
Definitely, mate. Definitely. As we say, we've got Gipp fighting out the orthodox stance. Conor in the southpaw. Just a really awkward fight, isn't it?
Doesn't he?
Yeah, Gipp's really come out.
He looks the aggressive so far. What a way! Can I just say, what a way to start a St. Patrick's Day Sunday morning, though. Boxing at 9 a.m. Well, I've been watching it since 6 a.m. What a start to a Sunday!
Yeah, I think I tuned in at about 7 o'clock.
It's been a good show, hasn't it?
It's been good. It's been really good, to be fair.
Tasman fighters are going places, in my opinion.
I'm surprised Eddie Hearn isn't having a holiday in Aussie just to get over there for this one.
Well, he was Bernie last night.
Yeah. How do I watch it? It's on DAZN, mate. Who's winning? It's literally round 1. We've got about 35 seconds to go.
Definitely
Gipp's flown out, really. But
20 seconds to go. It's a Gipp 10-9 for me. Wallace looks actually hurt, to be honest with you. He looks like he's been caught. And he might be under a bit of pressure here.
Yeah, his
nose is all banged up as well.
He's really being pushed into the corner.
I'll be honest with you, I've never seen Gipp live before like this, and he looks a ferocious competitor.
Yeah, he's really come forward, hasn't he? Really coming forward.
He's shot Wallace there. I think he's absolutely shot Wallace. I don't think Wallace was expecting that.
Good shots there by Wallace right at the end of the round to end it there, but Gipp very much in control.
Definitely 10-9 Gipp for me.
I know. I'm getting better at this. I've got my pen again.
Hey. Well, I'll keep notes, mate. Anyway, so just let me know what you're thinking, and I'll write it down if need be.
I'll only
Here for, mate.
only because we go separate sometimes, don't we?
I'm
We did
your
a
right
few
hand man.
times.
What I'm here for.
So yeah, Sam said he's tuning in now. Thank you very much for joining us, Sam. He obviously didn't sleep either. So yeah.
But either that or he's wet the bed and had to get up.
Oh dear.
It's just a saying. It's just a saying from my parts.
It's when people say
wet the bed. I don't mean Sam pees the bed. You know what I mean?
It's when people turn around and say, "Yeah, I slept like a baby. I shit myself 3 times and pissed the bed 4."
Then you want to worry.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going into round 2.
Only joking, Sammy. Honestly,
Gipp's come straight out, right on the front foot again. Conor landing a nice little uppercut there in the middle, but Gipp's just really sort of seems really comfortable in there at the moment. Conor just trying to get into his rhythm now. He said it's all right. He's a very funny jam, he said, with a laughing face.
Capital letters, mate. He means business. I've peed him off.
And there you go. There's an app called Judge Pad that people are using. So, yeah, thank you very much, Sam. We'll have a look into that.
Wait, your scorecards and that.
Let's say Gipp here got Conor Wallace on the ropes there for a second. Conor ties him up. Definitely having some issues here early on. Conor Wallace. Gipp's really coming forward and really flashing out the shots at the moment. It's making it really difficult. Conor coming back with a combination of his own, but Gipp is just sort of keeping him at arm's length, flashing out that jab, isn't he?
He certainly is, mate. To be honest, I think the only reason Wallace got this fight against Gipp, because Gipp is highly rated down under that, what I've heard, and I think he's only got this fight because it's Paddy's Day. If it weren't
and, and he's the champion,
would have had this.
He's the champion.
Yeah, but I don't think he would have had this fight at this stage because he's only 7-0.
What an uppercut, though.
But he's a really fancied fighter.
Yeah, that was a cracking uppercut by Wallace as he just sort of moved in and landed that sweep down the middle. He's really starting to land that uppercut in there as well, 3 or 4 times there. Gipp didn't seem to like that, though, to be fair.
Conor's waking up.
Yeah, definitely coming to this second round a lot better now, isn't he?
Lovely uppercut there on the inside with his left hand.
Yeah, he's really...
He's warming to the task.
Yeah, he's definitely finding rhythm now.
It's good to see for the Northern Irishman.
This is it. He's been out in Aussie for a while now. He's got a baby due next week. So he's got a lot going on.
Busy man, then. Busy man.
Definitely. But yeah, definitely a better round here for Conor Wallace. 35 seconds to go, round 2. Because it was one that sort of Gipp really sort of started off well.
I've still got it as a Gipp round, unless Wallace does something a bit special.
I think he's landed the cleaner shots, Wallace.
Yeah, but not many, in my opinion. Not as many.
Good little combination there. Wallace is really 10 seconds to go. He's going to try and end this well, I think. His nose is all over the place, isn't it? It's a real smashed up nose.
I'm going 10-9 Gipp again, but I'm assuming you're going 10-9 Wallace, Joe?
I've got Wallace on that one. Yeah.
Myself.
Sam has jumped
definitely
in.
A close one.
1-1, says Sam. So he's gone with a Conor round. But yeah, I think, as you say, it's an either or on that one.
Definitely.
But as I say, if you're joining us for the first time, hit the subscribe button and welcome to Boxing Media Hub with Joel and Jam. We're going to guide you through Conor Wallace versus Gipp. It's an unusual surname, isn't it?
It is an unusual name.
How many rounds is this? It's a 10-rounder, mate. So...
And Wallace round for Sammy. Hey, up, Mr. Welch has decided to join us. Good morning, sir.
Hope we have recovered. Oh, mate, we're always in recovery.
If it's boxing, Boxing Media Hub is there for the coverage. Don't you worry about that, sir.
100%, mate. Thank you for joining us, Chris, and anyone else who's tuning in. Yeah. Sam's asked how many rounds again. Sam, that's the second time.
It's still 10 rounds.
It's still 10.
Sam's not woke up yet, has he?
No.
All right, good start to the second round here from Gipp. He's popping out that left jab. He just looks, I don't know, the busier and more complete fighter at the moment. Mr. Welch, Jam has been up.
This is round 3, isn't it? It's just they've still got round 2 written on there.
That's what just got me there, Joel. Yeah, it is round 3, but they've got round 2 out of 10, haven't they? It's his own, mate. They can't get out right, can they?
Saying that. So basically, Sam just said how many rounds is it, but they were adding bloody rounds in.
They're trying to confuse Sam. They're doing it for Sam. Tell you what, you got to speak to Eddie, Sam. They're trying to play tricks for you, lad. Hell yeah. Master puppeteer, Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean?
Chris has put Jams has been up since the early morning. No, Jams has been up all night.
I've been up since Thursday night. I haven't slept since Thursday.
Bleed neck, mate. At least you've changed your hats.
Oh, that's it, mate. I've brushed my teeth, had a wash. I feel fresh. I'm ready to go. I've got the Leicester-Chelsea game at 1:15 and then Liverpool-Man United as well. So I've got a busy day today.
Yeah. Keep yourself going, mate. Here we go. Conor Wallace is really starting to motor now in this third round, or the second round, if you want to say that.
The second. I like that. The second.
So, yeah, he's really starting to find momentum now.
That was a good shot there from Conor Wallace.
He does favour that uppercut, doesn't he?
Fantastic.
He's got Gipp on the ropes here now, and he's really starting to find shots.
Connor's buzzing as well. You see him giving his props up to the crowd. He's really up for this now. He's really riling up the crowd on St. Patrick's Day here.
This is a thing. He's loving this, isn't he? This is a dream for him. And the Irish, as you can see in the background there, they are absolutely responding to him. It is only going to push him. The Irish are a different breed when they've got their fans behind them, and he's
best fans in the world, Joel.
He's finding them.
Well, the Irish, once they get behind a fighter, look how many they take to New York constantly, or
they'll travel. Yeah, they'll travel everywhere.
Amazing, mate. Their support. The Irish are the best boxing fans in the world, in my opinion.
So, God, Conor's literally got him on the ropes here, and he's still throwing some shots, but Gipp has come back with a few of his own, but Conor is really starting to put his shots together, really turning this fight, and he's chatting to the crowd.
And to Gipp as well.
Yeah.
Really having a say, isn't he? Fantastic.
And I tell you, Gipp is landing some big shots, but Conor just seems to be brushing them off. He's so really in the zone now.
It's just rolling off him, isn't it? Like sweat. It's just rolling off him.
Yeah. Well, what a round. By Conor Wallace. For me, he takes that one. And yeah, hopefully they're going to get it right. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep saying the second round here.
Third round, and that's a 10-9 for Conor Wallace for me.
So here we go. We've got, I like Maxi Hughes was robbed versus Cambosis, but Hughes was beaten up by Zepeda as expected. It was a dominant. Saw some highlights this morning. Dominant performance. Jam followed that one. Just couldn't get into it, could he? Zepeda was superb.
Absolutely amazing. And I'm telling you now, you can quote this. He is going to be an undisputed, unified world champion at some point. He's 23 years old. He is going all the very way to the top. Click
it there, people. There you go. Funny how Bricktop was crying last night about Heaney result. Then he was about the Ball result. Yeah. Definitely, mate. Wallace round, says Sam. How's it going, fam? Thank you very much.
Hey, Bibby.
Bibby. It's Wallace has really come into it last couple of rounds. It's, I'd say, sitting around 2-1 for Conor.
Yeah, I've got 2-1 to actually Gipp at the moment. Joel's got it 2-1 to Wallace.
One of the rounds was very in the middle.
It could have gone.
He's got money on Wallace, so yeah, good shout, mate. To be fair, he's really stepping up at the moment. Sam has put 2-1, great fight, and Chris has put it's clipped. So yeah, round 4 here, they've managed to get it right now, which is really good for a platform like DAZN. We've got Wallace versus Gipp. Gipp's really starting to flash out some shots again now in this round. But Conor, once again, he has those flurries, doesn't he? He's got some.
Yeah.
He really gets in close. Really throws some good shots in there.
He just gave him a cheeky little left after the ref broke him as well. I like that. That shows his intent. He gave him a cheeky little left on the chin as the ref broke him up. That's
It's
always
almost
good.
like Gipp's doing it to keep Wallace off, as opposed to doing anything in an attacking way. He's doing it just to have a breather.
In this round, for sure. Wallace is looking really strong at the moment. I'm liking what he's doing. Oh, some cracking shots there. Left, right. Gets caught with one on the way in.
Yeah, fantastic.
And the ref breaks them up. 1 minute to go, round 4.
Chris has said Zepeda definitely taking IBF and WBO belts.
Yeah,
no trouble.
I want to see him with Shakur Stevenson, Chris, to be quite honest with you.
Then we'll see that level as well.
Oh, excuse my language. That'd be a fantastic fight. I really believe that'd be a cracking fight.
Guys, some good body shots there by Conor Wallace. Gipp catches him on the way in, though. Still a very open contest between the two guys. We're only in round 4, coming up to 40 seconds to go. It's
it's a very good fight.
It's a very good round, this one, to be fair. They both
props, Joel, to the Tasman Fighters group. They are putting on some terrific cards at the moment. This card has been, I've watched it from start to finish, and it's been absolutely fantastic.
Well, if we're talking the main fighters they've got, well, I say the main fighters, but the ones they've really got at the moment, obviously Justice Hooney, Jaya Pataya, Conor Wallace. There's some great names in there that could easily get shipped into the Saudi side of things, and obviously 2 of them have been already, and I know that's something Conor's looking at. So, he's just landed another. That uppercut is beautiful, isn't it?
That's another Conor round for me, Joel. I don't know about you, but I'll give that to Conor.
It was a tough one because there was sort of both coming in with great stuff in that round. Conor seemed to land a lot of the cleaner stuff. As they just showed there was a great hook by Gipp, but
I just edged that one towards Conor Wallace, so I've got it 2-2 at the moment. Have you got it 3-1 now, Joel, or are you going 2-2?
I've got it 3-1 at the moment.
3-1 to Gipp.
That's probably one of the first rounds. I've got 3-1 Wallace, but I think Gipp is very much there. That some of those rounds could easily spin the other way.
Definitely, mate. Yeah, because they're very close rounds. There's not been
a good contest. Good contest
round. You know what I mean? It's been good.
Got it 2-2.
Same as Sammy. Me and Sammy don't usually agree on the scorecards, but we do today.
Blimey. That uppercut is working for Jack. I think the uppercut's working for Conor. I think he's landed the uppercut fantastically.
I think it's working for both.
Chris, I think we need to see Shakur up against opposition like Zepeda. So I agree. Very good this, says Sam. Yeah, it's a cracking one, mate. And we're straight into round 5 here. Conor's come out quick. Behind the jab, he's really starting to throw a multitude of shots, isn't he, in this one?
He is, mate. He's getting livelier. Oh, good couple of shots from Gipp there. He really put it on Conor Wallace there, and he really seemed to go for it. Luckily, Wallace's defence was up to the task, and he's okay at the moment.
Chris has said Sam has probably had his milk for once. He's accurate on his scorecard.
This is a great fight. This is, honestly, I'm really enjoying it Sunday.
Conor really pivoted it out of that corner there, and then a good combination himself, but Gipp sort of flashes him away with a jab. They're just constantly at each other at the moment. Brilliant fight.
Just what we want to see, brother. Just what we want to see.
I just hope a lot of people have tuned in for this one, to be honest, because otherwise they're missing out.
I bet a lot will catch back later. It's 4 in the afternoon, 5 in the afternoon in Australia, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a lot of people will be at church or out for dinner with the families. They'll probably catch it on playback because the Zone always give you a chance to watch later.
Yeah,
so I'm sure the Aussies will be catching up later. And in Britain, most people were out on the P last night in Birmingham, so they'll be watching it probably this afternoon when they get out of bed.
Yeah. It'll be the Irish that are up all day.
Oh, the Paddies will already be in the pub, mate.
Yeah.
Definitely celebrating this great day.
Oh, Great left hook by Conor Wallace. Gipp holds on after that one. There was a cracking shot in there. Yeah, this is it at the moment.
It's a terrific fight, though. Terrific fight.
Yeah, telephone boxing here. They're literally standing there, giving it to each other, aren't they? Really standing toe to toe. Yeah, you were saying earlier
by Gipp.
When they go in the clinch, it's very much like Conor always gives a blast to the face, doesn't he, when he gets in there?
He does. Definitely a tough lad. He likes to give it when he's in the clinch.
Yeah, definitely.
Sign of a good fighter. End of the day, it's defend yourself at all times, isn't it? If he's stupid enough to put his hands down, he's
definitely
stupid enough to take one in the chops.
Well, as I say, if you Sam has just put half the time his scorecard is wrong, Chris. I love how Sam's giving it back now. There we go. He's got it 3-2. Conor could go either way, though. For me, that was a Gipp round.
I gave it to Conor. I'm with Sammy. Me and Sammy are in sync at the moment.
Bleeding out. Both been drinking your milk this morning.
I must be wrong then, because I've got it 3-2 to Conor. But a terrific fight, and any of the rounds could have gone either way, to be quite honest. They've been so close. Matter of punches between them.
I think the only rounds I'm really dead set on was the second and the third to Wallace. But other
the real second or the third second?
Well, the second and the second.
The second.
I think those were the only concrete rounds. I think you look at some of the other rounds, and they literally, it's a case of what you want to look at as a judge, really.
It's a pick 'em, isn't it? A pick 'em. It's a pick 'em fight. But I've got it 3-2 to Conor Wallace. Does that mean you've got it 4-1 now, or have you got it 3-2?
It's 3-2 to Conor Wallace.
Conor Wallace for you. Good man.
So, yeah, here we are, round 6. They're straight back out again. It don't seem like a minute between rounds.
I know, it's flying by, isn't it? It's going too quick.
It's an Aussie minute.
That's it. It's always say it flies by when you're having fun.
That's it, mate. As I say, if you're joining us at home, hit the subscribe button. You're watching Boxing Media Hub. You're with Joel and Jam. And, we are watching a cracker here, Wallace versus Gipp. And like Sam has said, come on, Wallace and Gipp. I think it is one of those sort of fights. It's just a cracker to watch. Just
enjoy it, lads. Just enjoy it.
So Conor really trying to motor behind that. Oh, he's another flurry with Gipp on the ropes. Gipp's just sort of flat. He's throwing the shots, but he's just out of distance, isn't he?
But
at the moment, Conor's really, another lovely left hand there.
Some good shots coming in there from Gipp. He's a solid little operator, isn't he, Gipp? Because I bet many people hate him. To be honest, I don't know much about him, but he looks a very decent operator at this level.
I'd like to see either of these guys against some of our Brits, to be fair.
100%.
I think they'd, styles make fights, don't they?
Yeah, I think if Conor Wallace wins, I think he moves on abroad and probably comes to the UK to fight. Maybe in Belfast.
That's what he wants.
Big Jai's looking interested, isn't he? Big Jai Apataya.
Yeah, he's out in May on the undercard of Fury Usyk against Breeders. Can't wait for that.
No broken jaw this time. Let's hope it does the business.
Mate, I think it's going to be a brilliant fight.
How he got through that last time with that jaw hanging off, it was unreal. It's broken on both sides, and he still got through the fight.
For me, that's it could be fight of the year. I think if that's similar to last year. Conor here, back to the ropes.
Oh, what a shot! Gibbs turned his back and he's out. Gibb is out. Cold. It's
unbelievable.
Over. What a knockout by Conor Wallace. Wow, 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 wow.
Yes. Absolute flurry of shots there. Incredible finish.
What?
Paddy's Day special.
He's counting him now. He's counting him.
If he gets up.
He's counting him, but surely he's going to get him again. He's out. He's gone. It's over. That's all she wrote. Good night. Hasta la vista, baby. Go to sleep.
God, yeah, he's... Oh, my word.
Flattered him.
Unbelievable. So,
Congratulations, Conor Wallace. Happy St. Patrick's Day, sir. You are the man.
Yeah. What the amount of shots that went in there with no reply. That's when I'm surprised the ref didn't call it because there were tons of shots going in. And they were all hard hitting, with barely any distance behind them. So it shows you the power he can generate from a short distance. Unbelievable. Yeah, look, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And them unanswered punches, Joel, are the ones that do serious damage.
There was 8 shots there.
That didn't need to be took because he was out already.
There was 10 shots with no reply before he hit the canvas. The referee was stood there watching. And
that's when people can get hurt.
Yeah, he really wobbled, didn't he, after that 8th one?
He was gone already. That should have been called. The minute he hit the canvas, you could tell by the way he fell that he was out. That was the fight over. He was never going to recover in time. Right. That should have been stopped there and then, because this is the problem with boxing. When they let that go on too much, you end up with problems, brain injuries and whatnot, because he couldn't defend himself.
No, he was gone. He was gone. These people with concussion, I'll tell you. He's done him well. Well done, Conor. Good fight for Gipp, though. Yeah, I think Gipp was good. As I say, there was some real, he started off the fighter that was really pushing. But for me, Conor just showed it in that.
Showed his level.
Grit. When you bite down on a gum shield and you absolutely throw it, that was it. Big fights out there for both. I think so, yeah. Conor Wallace versus Lyndon or Craig or Leron Richards. For me,
take any of them.
Conor Wallace versus Lyndon Arthur would be a cracker. You got 2 guys, real forward-coming fighters. Still good fights out there for Jack Gibb, but I've become a fan of both.
100% on you with that one, Sammy. 100%.
Do you not think Jai will not comfortably? Will win comfortably now? He literally won with a broken jaw. I think we see a very dangerous Jai Opetaia in that next fight, and I think he stops Breedis. That's my opinion.
Within 7.
Yeah, I think he's
absolute beast.
He's going up and up and up and up, and I don't think we've seen the best of Jai yet by a long shot. I think he's only going to.
Sorry, Joel. If Big Win's a fan of Jai Opetaia, check out his interview on the Boxing Media Hub back catalogue.
Yeah, we've had him
through some other great fighters on there, including what's the big Aussie's lad name?
We had Lucas Brown not long ago.
Big Daddy Brown. Check him out as well, mate. A real fantastic geezer.
Yeah. Jai's been on twice, and he's a top lad. Jai beats Breedis KO, says Sam. Nice one, lads. I thought the same. Mate, great minds and all that. As I say, if you're watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button and check out the rest of the content when we're not doing lives. That's it for me and Jam. We're going to have a little break. We're going to try and find Dillian Whyte versus Christian Hammer somewhere, as that's on this evening. That's in Ireland, so it's all happening.
Day specials.
Big Win says Zepeda today was brilliant. I think he beats Shakur if they make that happen. It's an intriguing one, mate. 100%.
Be a tough one because Shakur is slick, but yeah, I'd go for Zepeda after that performance. William is very strong, very good. So Mr. Segura takes that for me.
Yeah, SWS Boxing, Conor Wallace as well. Joe has interviewed him. Yeah, Conor's a great lad. 2 interviews on there with Conor, and he said he's going to come on and flash off his belts after he wins. So we look forward to seeing him again soon. Apparently there's no stream, Sam was saying, for the Dillian Whyte.
No, big win if he can sort one, because he's in Ireland.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm from Ireland, yeah. Honestly, big win.
Can you sort a stream out for the Dillian Whyte fight tonight against Christian?
Let us know.
Post it in the comments.
But as I say, big shout out to Mick Francis, who is the promoter, manager of the Tasman Fighters, doing great work. Fantastic card this morning. As I say, Conor Wallace, take a bow, my son. What a performance. Let me find it here. So Conor moves to 14 fights, 13 wins, 10 knockouts. Looking a great resume now Fortitude Music Hall is where they're really sort of operating out of, the Tasman fighters. But I can only see, if he's going to deliver stuff like that, you can see that guy in Saudi very soon. They'll love him in Saudi. If you've got the Irish and the Aussie following, you bring in a massive crowd over to Saudi as well.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, Conor Wallace. Commiserations to Gipp. I thought he held himself really well. They've both come out with good credit, eyes on the sport. Let's see what happens next. Jam, thank you very much.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Big win. Of course I will, but I couldn't even find a stream for Conor Wallace's. I don't buy DAZN. Fair enough, mate. No worries at all. But as I say, hit the subscribe button. Stick with us. We'll do what we can to give you up-to-date news, interviews, watch-alongs, predictions. We've got some more fantasy fights coming up soon as well. So keep with us and we'll do what we can. Honestly, thank you very much, Jam, Sam, Chris, everyone in the comments. Big shout out to everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Have a good one. And do you know what, Jam? Until next time, go on, mate.
Have some of this.
Have it.